Hey, now pull up a chair. Got a fresh little pair. Jay and Mitch on the air. Lumpy and Lacus, come on, let's roll. Lumpy and Lacus, hot off the stove. Topic of the week, this you call news. The coffee table, and AI heard that too. Lumpy and
Lacus. Hygiene, and in the topic of
Hygiene?
that, hygiene.
Why are we
Gene
what-
Shalit,
what-
because Gene
what's going on
Shalit
with
passed
Gene?
away. Gene
Oh.
Shalit passed away not that long ago. That's a true story.
Okay.
Yeah, from the Today Show. Yeah, one of the old critics. Yeah, he passed away. It's sad.
Oh man.
But no, on well, it's not really lighter terms. We're actually talking about like hygiene. People,
Yes, personal hygiene.
So hygiene, personal grooming. People take it for granted. I think some people just don't understand daily grooming. Although it should be common sense, it's not common sense. Some people just don't know that you have to take a shower every day.
I see. Where you're going with this
Wash your
now. Okay.
hair, put on deodorant, do all this different stuff. Wash your hands when you go to the bathroom. It's like the
Sure.
one thing that just really, what all spurred this is the thing I told you, like not, that wasn't recorded on this when we were having our little chat before.
Right.
I went to this event, Norfolk Anime Explosion. It was on a Sunday, and it was in a hotel. It was like a very small event. It was cheap, but it was still pretty small. And because it's such a small space, like people like literally like on top of each other because like there's not much room. People,
Sure.
So it's an anime convention, so people are cosplaying too, and they got like their outfits. It's like I didn't really understand that. This is a tangent again, but I didn't understand it because there's other than the fact that you had like shops around, like there are like two celebrities, like voice actors, and you had like shops around.
Right.
Like there's no like contests or anything, or any kind of like shows or anything going on. It's literally just
really?
that space. Yeah, it's different from every other anime convention I've been to.
So they had no real draw other than just vendors.
Yeah, just come over here, see our stuff, and then meet the two voice actors. But people were dressed up anyway, so it's like,
which
why?
two voice actors was it?
A dude who played like one of the detectives on Spy Family, and some chick. I don't know. I don't recognize these people.
Wow, just no names then.
I mean, I'm sure there's somebody to somebody. It's just I don't know all the animes, so
Sure.
Yeah,
There's tons of anime out there.
There's a lot. There's a lot, and I don't get into all of it. I just have very specific ones.
Right.
But anyway, so walking through, and it's such a small space. There's this one guy dressed as Luffy from One Piece, and every time he came around, it's like, dude, I don't know if he just couldn't smell himself or what. Maybe he has a medical issue because sometimes that's a thing too.
That is a thing.
But he smelled horrible.
Mm.
The worst BO every time. At some point, he said, because it's such a small space, you have to keep running into each other if you're going to go into this thing. And then it's like, at some point, I just started holding my breath every time I came around because it was so bad.
Wow.
I was like, people, I don't know. I guess you can't really smell yourself, right? I mean, not unless you're really paying attention. It takes someone else to tell you. But it's like, at that point, it's like, how do you really go about it if you can't really tell a stranger, hey, you stink? You should be able to, but it's a faux pas. So
it is considered uncouth to let a complete stranger know.
But it's uncouth for them to even think that they're okay to go out like that. That's terrible.
Again, if it's a medical addiction,
it could be.
Then that really sucks. I'm really sorry for you. Hopefully you can get some assistance with that. But if it's something that you just don't care about or don't recognize yourself, then personal hygiene is something very important. I mean, I don't know about you, Jay, but I usually shower at least once, if not twice a day.
Yeah, especially in our line of work, like with all the
right. With all the crap that we deal with and all the stuff we come in contact with and everything else, there are some days that I come home, a toner explosion happens and I'm covered in it.
Yeah, and then on the summer days like we have now, it's like I'm taking a shower like at least twice a day.
Yeah. I mean, and luckily for you now, you're more indoor work, but guess what? You still got to go in and out of your van and all that kind of stuff. You're still getting underneath stuff. You're still sweating your ass off.
A hot day is still a hot day. Even inside, it's like the AC only does so much.
Exactly. AC can only do but so much. In some of these locations, They just have shitty AC.
That's right.
So guess what? You're sweating your balls off, and next thing you know, you're home. Well, now you get to finally cool off, but guess what? You are all that sweat, all that stuff that you perspired through your clothes as well. Because God, it's going to come out of your shirt. It's because you're going to sweat. We sweat. We're guys. We sweat. It's just the way it is. Believe me, there was a couple times, like this morning, there was a site I was at this morning, and I forgot that this site, and it's not open on the weekends. They turn off AC, and I'm there 8 a.m. And guess what? It's hot. It's hot in there. I forgot to grab my rag. I actually have a rag just to wipe the sweat off my brow. That's just the way it is, man. And so for the next 2.5 hours, it started to finally cool down. By the time I left, I think the thermostat said that it was 74 degrees inside of there instead of, and thermostat was set to like 68. So I'm like, they've got like at least 3/4 of the day to go before that sucker cools down, and the sun is just getting higher. So good luck.
People aren't based in America, because we do have other global listeners. 72 degrees Fahrenheit is room temperature for us. So 74 is just a little warmer than that, but it's still on a hot day. It's like it just feels like way hotter.
Yeah, it was hot because again, it was still trying to suck all the moisture out of the air, if you will. You know what I mean? It's still trying to to in some ways dehumidify it, and it was unbearable. But yeah, so in those cases, buddy, go take a shower. You just sweat through your clothes.
That's right.
Go take a shower. Man, when we worked outside, oh my God, I can't tell. It was every day I'd be taking a shower twice a day.
Personal hygiene is like number one about appearance and professionalism. It's like if someone shows up to me in the line of work that we do, being field technicians, right? Somebody shows up to me and in disarray with their clothes all messed up and they smell and they have like their hands are dirty or whatever. It's like, some people might think, hey, that's a hardworking man. Great, good for him. But most people are probably going to be like, I don't want to deal with you because you stink. You look terrible. You're representing your company. Your company should be ashamed. Because again, yes, you have those people that have medical conditions. That's a thing. But at the same time, it's like you're working for a company. You need to uphold a certain level of standard, because any company wants someone to be professional, and part of that professionalism is being hygienic.
It's so much so that I even have a second set of clothes in my work vehicle.
See, that makes sense. I don't do that, but that makes sense.
Because in emergency situations, I can't get. I don't. There's some cases I just can't drive home to change my clothes. So the boss lady's like, "Hey, you know what? Just take a second set of clothes with you. Put it in a duffel bag. Stick it under the seat. Whatever it is you need. Just go ahead and do it." She said, "Because there will be a time when it's going to happen."
That does make sense.
So far, I've kind of gotten away with it a little bit, but my toner explosions are usually pretty controlled. They usually just get on my shirt or my pants, but vacuum cleaner usually takes care of the majority of that, which I'm very lucky about. But there has been, I think, one incident. I think one incident where I was like, damn. And I'm like, I gotta go home before I go. And at that point, I was like, I'm not doing that again. So I have a set of clothes in the vehicle at all times. That's just the way it is. And with our job, our previous job, oh, dude, first site you go to outdoors, you're already drenched in sweat on a summer day, on a hot summer morning. Oh, forget it, dude. And you're just, that's it, buddy. You better get used to it, man. Brought a cooling towel out there to cool myself, keep myself cool in the hot of the day. And so
but in that case, like that, but with that stuff, there's, again, that I lean more towards that's a hardworking person, because maybe they're not working smart, but they're definitely working hard. That's the thing, because if you're sweating a lot, it's there are probably better ways to do it. Sometimes you just have to exert that amount of energy and that sweat and get that body odor, because you're doing labor intensive stuff. But you should think about doing things smarter, because sometimes you can find out ways to do it without getting all that extra.
Totally agree.
Yeah. But
totally agree.
Sometimes in the pitch, you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, absolutely.
But let's move on from that. So, we know at home, you do what you gotta do. And
brush those teeth, baby. Floss too, man. Yeah. Very important.
Oh yeah, for sure. But then how do you keep fresh during the day? Public restrooms, right? Sure. But then you go into the public restroom. I've seen it so much when I was a CSM, customer service manager for Walmart, at the bathrooms. This is my question. Why do people get literal shit everywhere? And are they doing that at home? Like, do they treat their home the same way?
I have no earthly clue, Jay. I'm really
so
don't.
confused.
And it bothered me too. Look, I did retail myself. I worked retail for many years. And I remember back in the day being a bagger for Farm Fresh, having to clean the restrooms. And believe me, when I walk in on that kind of stuff, I'm like, no. No, I am not going to clean that. No, you are not going to make me clean. Yeah, I cleaned it. I had to. That was my job. Right. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so disgusting. What is wrong with people that they literally do that and don't have the decency to just wipe it up? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not sanitary. I get it. But are you just leaving it there to just let us know that this is unsanitary at this point? Oh my God, that's so gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting, and it's like, because again, I mean, I've seen it so many times where like there'll be shit underneath the toilet seat, shit on the walls, shit on the toilet seat, like shit on the floor. It's like literal human shit.
Do you know how to aim?
It's like,
do you know where the shit is?
Are you like spraying like diarrhea everywhere? Like are you that sick? I don't understand.
They don't want to touch the seat. They don't want their ass to touch the seat. So they squat, and then wherever it flies, they don't care.
That's disgusting. But if you're doing that, if you're doing the hover shit, then you need to have good aim. Otherwise, sit down for the performance. Okay.
Man, just put toilet. Look, if there's no seat cover, then you grab as much toilet paper as you can to pad the shit out of it, dude. All right. Have you anybody ever seen American Pie? Come on. There you go.
That's it. That is only, of course, if you have toilet paper in your stall. How many do you go?
Dude, I look. Before I don't care. I look before I squat. There ain't no TP there. I'm going to the next stall.
At some point, I've been in and I'm like, hey, I've had to do it. I've been like, hey, you're in the next stall. Can you hand me some stuff? Or I hear somebody walk in. Can you hand me some TP?
I've never had that happen, Jay. Never had that happen.
Like, knock on wood, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Because that's. I mean, I'd like to say every maintenance janitorial person is on top of that, but they aren't.
Well, so like when I travel, like airplane and whatnot, I carry wipes with me.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I carry wipes with me because that situation could happen in those places from time to time. Granted, they're usually not. I mean, they're usually stuff. And I always check the stall before I occupy it, if you will. If I don't see TP, and guess what? That's not my stall. That's
the problem is the wipes are it's been the thing from like all the plumbers, even though they say that they're they're septic tank and sewer friendly.
Okay.
Not. They are.
Well, then they shouldn't put it on the damn label. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know why they allowed them to do it. It's crazy.
Next.
Well, next is air dryers and paper towels, and then just looking at Google itself, paper towels are significantly more hygienic and faster than air dryers. They physically remove up to 77% of bacteria through friction. Air dryers, especially jet dryers, can take longer to dry. Hands have been shown to blow residual bacteria from the restroom air onto clean hands.
That's correct,
and that's 100% correct, because this is the thing. Also, even in your home bathroom, fecal matter is everywhere, and especially it gets everywhere, because even though you might flush it down the toilet, it's airborne and it goes places. It ends up on your toothbrush. 100%. You look at it under a microscope. That's why you have the covers. Even if you have the cover, it's not 100% foolproof. But that's why you need to be careful about what you do. But especially like the air dryers, like while they're convenient and that you don't have to get anything else, like again, you're circulating the air in the bathroom, and there's fecal matters in there, and it's. Again,
I get it, but what else are you gonna do, Jay? What else are you gonna do?
If you only have an air dryer, you have no other choice.
But, that's right. You got no choice if it's if that's the only thing that's there. It sucks, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Just leave your hands wet. I don't know, man.
Just shake it. Shake it like a wet dog.
Like poor picture. I mean, at least get out of the place that has the fecal matter and then shake out there.
There you go.
You probably have a better chance, because the fecal matter is probably contained within the bathroom unless it has no door.
Right.
Probably get as far away from the bathroom as you can and shake your hands.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know. shake it on somebody. Shake it on somebody.
That's right. Shake it on your wife.
Like, hey, look,
you know, shake it all over.
Yeah.
Just use your wife's shirt to wipe off your hands after they're all wet. Okay, that's what they're there for.
Don't do that. Just use her hair.
Yes, perfect. Poo hands.
Fine.
Yep.
No problem.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, she'll love you even more for it.
That's right. What else is true love except for
wiping your hands on her hair?
Your hair. It's like just pretend it's like, oh man, your hair's so great. I love your hair. It's like, no, you're just trying to dry them.
Yeah. Okay. No. They catch on to that shit real quick. They'll beat the crap out of you. I'm just saying.
I'm sure. But on topic of washing hands. There are a lot of people, like, it's just insane, men and women. People don't wash their hands, or they do the fake wash, where they run the water, but they don't ever do anything because they think somehow it's going to make their hands dirtier, which technically, it will make them dirty, but not dirtier. It'll still be better than not washing your hands at all.
That's correct.
I don't understand the people that do that. It's really crazy.
So I had someone ask me this question, and this is kind of rolling back a little bit, but it's also with washing the hands as well. And I was a teenager at the time, and I went and used the bathroom at like a Taco Bell or something like that. And then when I came back out, one of the girls asked me, she said, "Hey, just out of curiosity, how many times did you wash your hands?" And I was like, "Once." She's like, "Okay, so now whatever was on your hands when you went and touched your dick is now on your dick. And then you're now going to close that up and put that inside your underwear, and it's all dirty and everything. And then now you're going to wash your hands. Great, you now have clean hands, but you have a dirty dick." I was like, oh my God, she's right.
Well, your dick is dirty anyway. I mean,
well, that's what I said. She's like, "Well, is your dick clean?" And we started talking about it. Literally, I'm like 16 years old, and I was having this dick conversation with like a 19-year-old. It was hilarious.
Very strange. All right, I need an adult. Yeah, this is not a legal conversation to be had. Anyway.
But what turned out was she's not wrong.
Yeah,
she's not wrong. I mean. Yes, my balls are going to be sweaty. Yes, I get it. It's going to happen. My penis is going to get sweaty because it's inside the underwear and everything. But I'm now adding a new component to it whenever I go to touch it. So shouldn't I wash my hands first before I touch it, and then wash my hands after I touch it?
It's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean, because like, just
that's
if
a deep shower thought, baby.
If we're staying on topic of penises, right? So and then hey, you started it. I mean,
I went down there.
When you go to the doctor to give a urine sample, what's the first thing you do? You take the tip of the penis and you wipe it off with a moist towelette, or whatever they call it, a little thing.
What? They never told me to do that. They never told me to do that.
They didn't tell you that? What doctor do you go to that they don't tell you that? That's terrible.
Well, apparently I went to a bad doctor.
Man, that's terrible, because it's on every doctor I've been to. Like, if you had to do a urine sample, it's on the wall. It says, "All right, here's your instructions. All right, take the."
I've never done that.
Wipe it off.
Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. I have done it before, but it's been a long while since I've done that. Right. And they don't give you a moist towelette. They just give you the jar and say, "Give us a sample."
That's crazy, because then you're getting an infected sample.
An infected sample. Okay.
Yeah, because it's not clean. You need to wipe it off to make sure it's clean, and then you have to pee a little bit into the toilet.
Right.
And then
first,
that way you cleanse
which
it
means
that
you
way also.
spray it everywhere.
Right. Well, you aim. That's why you aim, man.
Look. When my stream flows, it's got to keep flowing, man. I'm not going to cut it off just so I can, get it into the cup and then cut it off again and then go back. I'm not trying to make
it a mess in there. Yeah, no.
If I clean it, if I make the mess, I clean it up. All right. Wow.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. And then you wash your hands, and then you're covered, good to go.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. And then you hand them the pee laid in the jar. There's pee all over the edges. Like, here you go.
Yep.
And it's nice and warm.
Yes.
But anyway, let's get off the topic of penises and all that stuff. All right.
Yes.
But I mean, we're going to get there anyway, because it's about hygiene. It's important.
That's right. That's right.
Wash your junk. Make sure it's clean.
That's right.
So we're going back to fake hand washing and all this stuff. You ever heard of this girl, Adrienne Bailon?
Of the Cheetah Girls?
Yeah. You remember this at all? This lady?
No, I don't. I remember the Cheetah Girls, but I don't remember anything about what we're about to see here.
Yeah, so there's an article from Madame Noir, but like it was all over the place. I remember when this came out, and it was insane.
Okay.
And it's is it necessary to wash your hands after using the bathroom? Adrian Bailon doesn't think so. This is from
Oh,
December 12th,
interesting.
2017,
Wow. Yeah,
written
it's
by
old
a woman
school.
named Brandy Victorian, right?
Okay. Okay.
And let's read the whole thing. So, just
Oh,
last
okay.
week, my coworker and I were talking about how many people we witnessed not wash their hands in our office. One woman brought her whole lunch into the bathroom, set it on the table beside the complimentary sanitary items, used the bathroom, exited the stall, made her way over to the mirror to fix her hair, grabbed her lunch, then left the bathroom without so much as a rinse.
Mm.
Weeks ago, I saw another woman use the bathroom, open up her luggage, pull out her toothbrush, and brush her teeth, rinse her mouth, put her toiletries back in her bag, and leave the restroom without even thinking to touch the soap dispenser.
Wow.
Every single time I encounter one of these situations, I ask a very simple question. Why? As in, why would you not wash your hands? And then I spend about 5 minutes conjuring up explanations like perhaps no one ever taught them better, while still coming to the conclusion that most of us weren't taught a lot of things, but still eventually learned to do better when we're older. I've even Googled the topic, which led me to the conclusion that people are just lazy. But Adrienne Bailon has a different logic. She doesn't think it's necessary to wash her hands at home because, well, it's her house.
Interesting. Okay.
The Real just posted a girl chat video from their November 3rd episode in which the co-host confessed to the dirty habit. She told her fellow co-hosts and the audience, when it comes to washing her hands, she seemingly does it in public restrooms, but quote, not at home. What did I touch? It's my house. End quote. She added, quote, the toilet paper touches my behind. I don't touch my behind, not this skin. What? Okay, girl. Jenny Mai tried to get sis to understand that, quote, your hand does touch things, end quote. But the 34-year-old protested, saying, quote, I'm not always touching my behind. Sometimes I just go number one, end quote. Why that makes a difference, I'm not sure, but what do I know? I wash my hands every time I enter the bathroom. Years ago, I also wrote an article for The Hospital List about the importance of physicians washing their hands to control the spread of infectious diseases. I guess Adrienne would have a problem with that too, as she argued in her last remark on the matter that she never gets sick because your body actually needs germs to build up antibodies and ward off disease. And again, I say, okay, girl.
Wow.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
she doesn't wash her hands because she said, well, it's my house. It's all my germs. It's like, what about people who go into your house? That's not their germs.
All right. So I'm not saying I don't wash my hands because I do. I wash my hands. Okay. But at the same time, germs are a necessary evil to our life.
Oh, they are.
Okay. We have to learn to build an immune system, build better antibodies and all that kind of stuff. And we constantly come across these things. And sometimes our body fights them off really well. Other times, not so much.
Sure.
And that's when we get sick. So, it's a necessary evil in a lot of ways. But at the same time, I'm trying to be as hygienic as I can, within reason. Okay?
Well, it's a necessary evil. At the same time, it's like you're not trying to make it worse. And it seems like whatever she's doing, she doesn't give a shit. She's like, it's my house. I don't care. I'm touching all my things. It's like,
I know of a couple of people that I know for a fact, and I know a couple for a fact. They go use the restroom and then they leave the restroom. They don't wash their hands. And he said, I know my stuff's clean. And I'm thinking, no, that's not right. That's not. You need to wash your hands. You just need to wash your hands. That's all I'm saying.
Your stuff is clean, but then you touch the door, you touched all the other stuff. Like, you're not clean.
You're not clean by any stretch of the imagination. And it's very, very frustrating to try and explain that to someone, especially an elder. So, hey, it happens. But whatever. I'm not about to correct them. I'm not. It's not my place. It's really not.
No. And again, it's like one of those social,
right. And it's one of those social things, whatever you want to call it. Now, my kids, absolutely, I'll tell them all day long. And it's believe me, situation like that happened years and years ago where my son didn't wash his hands, and I was like, no, you get back there and wash your hands or whatever. And we're in a public restroom. And yeah, it was a little embarrassing for him, but whatever. I was like, you can go wash your hands, bro. It's just the way it is. You got to do it. Take care of yourself. Just do it. And since then, he's been washing his hands. So whatever. But I mean,
It's the
again,
right
it was a
thing to
kid.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the right thing to do. Hands down. Hands down.
Yeah, hands down. Especially keep your hands down, especially if you don't wash your hands in your own house. That's crazy.
That's right. That's right.
It's crazy, man. It's like you want to get sick. That's a good way to do it. Just don't wash your hands. That's
100%.
great. Anyway, let's move on from that, from the craziness of Adrian Bailon. This next one, just don't eat that. Just don't. So this was originally what I was gonna have this whole topic be, but it's like it really just ties into hygiene. Avoid home cooked potluck food. I've seen so many stories. Like there's this one story, there's a TikTok of some dude who said, you know what, I don't eat anything in people's potluck, and it shows that this woman was making her potluck like mac and cheese, literally in her kitchen sink. No liner, no nothing. I mean, just making it in the sink with a stopper in there. It's like, maybe if she cleaned it real good, maybe it's okay. But it's like, you're doing it in the sink. Yeah, you couldn't like afford like a giant pot or something that's specifically made for that. You don't do it in your sink.
Here's the thing though, and look, I get it. I understand it. I don't agree with that one bit at all. I mean, you should not be doing that kind of stuff. I would sincerely hope that anybody, and I do this myself, I've had plenty of potluck dinners over the years, okay, where family brings in a little bit, everybody brings in a little bit of something, and, to help out, if you will. And I mean, we've done it during the holidays for family members, hey, they're going to cook this, this guy's going to cook that, and so on and so on and so forth. It's kind of potluckish, but it's for the holidays and just the way it turns out. I don't recall having any bad situations happen that way. But then again, I think all my family members that I've had this with realize, hey, we need to thoroughly cook all of our food. We need to do it, correctly. And guess what? Half the time anyways, especially around Christmas, because many years ago, they decided that the quote unquote kids need to start cooking. That's when the younger adults started to get older, and the older adults started getting older, if you will. And so the younger adults took over the cooking responsibilities. But guess what? Everything we cooked, with the exception of like one, maybe two people, everything that we cook is right there in that home at that time.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
But I'm talking about like, if like a work potluck where like,
I've done that.
I've done that. You take a risk because you don't know these people's houses.
Oh yeah,
and you don't know how they cook. Some people don't know. Like, there's a reason why there's a whole show on Food Network of world's worst cooks, right? World's worst home cooks. There's a reason, because some people don't know how to cook and they think they can.
But yeah, you've never done like the 4th of July cul-de-sac party or a neighborhood party or whatever when you were a kid.
No.
Or something like that. Oh man, I've had that happen many times, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not saying it's gonna happen every time, but it's like, I mean, just the people that come out of the woodwork and do crazy things with food. It's like, I remember seeing one where some dude straight up was what is it? That said wash the chicken, and he took out soap and was washing it with soap. Like, are you serious right now?
Yeah. Again, some people do some weird stuff and they just got weird habits. And believe me, I've seen some of that stuff. And yes, you're absolutely right, Jay. Totally agree with that. As far as, with the potluck's concerned, it's eat or beware.
You take a risk.
Okay? You take a risk. I get it. And when you have those situations like that, you take a risk. I get it. But here's the thing. Yeah. You also take that same risk from like a catering service. You know what I'm saying?
You do, but at least a catering service has a business license and all that. These are just random people just making, like, truly just like somebody just random who can just make food and just like offer it to people.
The buffets are also very, very suspect as well, Jay. Buffets, I have gotten sick from a occasional buffet back in the day. Okay, my wife and I like staved off buffets for years because we both got sick at them. And we're like, you know what? Every time we see them go to a buffet, one of us gets sick or our son gets sick or something like that.
I mean, that's for sure. Yeah, the buffets, no more buffets. You take a risk anytime you eat out at all. But like this in particular, it's just, again, there's like absolutely no standards, nothing. No one's checking on these people at their house.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want. They could poison your food probably. Because, I mean, again, this is crazy. It's like just... you
God
take a
forbid.
risk. You take the big risk when you eat some home cooked potluck food. If I'm going to eat anything that's in the potluck, I hope it's going to be something that's store bought. I have a better chance for that because I mean that's just crazy. It's like anyway, move on from that. Dirty bathroom, dirty restaurant. I mean, how many times have you known? Like, I think everybody knows this at this point. Man. If you don't, you should. Before you eat somewhere, look at their bathroom first. Their bathroom isn't clean. Their kitchen isn't either. Don't eat there.
Yeah, I get it. And I mean, you're not necessarily wrong to some degree, but at the same time, some of the best food, you have no idea how unsanitary it is, but it's still some of the best damn food.
No, yeah, I had one from. I'm gonna put this restaurant on blast just because it's out there and it's out there for Google reviews.
Okay.
It's a Jamaican jerk chicken restaurant that's here that's in Virginia Beach.
Okay.
I don't remember what it's called, but I had the first time I had it was a food truck that was at was it the auto service place that we used to go to Firestone?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It was at Firestone, and I took my vehicle in to get service, and while you're waiting, you might as well get some food from that food truck out there. It's like, what do they have? And it's like Jamaican chicken and jerk chicken. It's like, oh, okay,
you're
cool.
Like, okay,
went out there, got it,
and
I was like, man, it was delicious. It had like some beans and rice and delicious chicken, and like, man, it was really good. Like really good. And then I didn't see him for a while. Then all of a sudden, like I heard he was opening up this restaurant. I was like, cool, that's great. He has great food. And I started seeing the reviews and people taking photos. His bathroom was disgusting. And then people took photos of his actual kitchen. It's like, yeah, it's disgusting. It's like, yeah. I mean, the food was delicious, but now it's like, yeah, I'll never eat there again because, again, if I'm eating something, I want it to be sanitary. I want it, and here's the other thing. Too, it's like this also goes hand in hand with cockroaches because if I see a cockroach, I'm out.
Yeah,
and then also the whole thing of like health inspection grades when they do the restaurant inspections, that stuff is suspect too because like that depends on the inspector because they don't always do a great job and they'll give some place that has rats, mice droppings, like clear like black mold and stuff. They'll still give it an A for their passing grade. I was like, I don't understand it. That happens all the time. Look at the fact, like, I mean, again, this is coming from reality television, so take it with a grain of salt. But Gordon Ramsay has a bit of a reputation, and when he went into the restaurants, like, was it the old neighborhood? I think.
Right.
He went in there, and like they have like the thermometers like in the wall, and they have like dirty like just stuff all over the place, and like rat droppings, and like the back rooms filled up with all this crap. And then you look on their wall, and they have a passing grade from the health inspector. It's like, how? And then the thing is about that, I looked this up also on Google, the Google AI thing, because it gives you the little, summary. And it says basically the way that happens is because when the health inspector comes through, they're looking for quality of food, not necessarily for things that they call aesthetic. Which I'm like, that's crazy. I wouldn't consider
that is crazy.
Rat droppings aesthetic.
Yeah,
that's not an aesthetic problem. That's a health problem.
That's a health problem, 100%. Roaches are a health problem.
Yeah. Which is like, I don't understand it. It's like, every time you see that grade on the wall, it's supposed to make you feel better. It's like, oh, cool. Just like the same thing when you walk into an elevator. It's like, yeah, this was last checked this date. Okay, cool, great. I feel better. But take it with a grain of salt. Do your, make sure you check and, check the reviews. I mean, even those reviews are, again, take that with a grain of salt too, because sometimes people leave reviews just to be nasty. But I don't know. I'm not saying avoid everything. It's just be careful. Just be careful.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. So hygiene, hygiene everywhere. Personal hygiene, hygiene in restaurants because you take your risk, and public restrooms. Man, just hygiene in general. Let's just be clean. Huh?
Yes, I agree. Keep it clean, folks.
There's no other way to put it. Just, don't be stupid. If you have a medical issue, I'm sorry that you can't help it. It's like, it is what it is. But for a majority of people, you can take a shower. You can wash your hands. You can clean that room. You can clean your kitchen.
Yep.
Why not do it? I mean, there's a lot, the only thing that's holding you back is you making your own little, excuses upon excuse to say why you can't do it, but you can do it.
And shave your neck. It's very hairy.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, wear a freaking hairnet or a hat.
Sure.
Because I mean, that's the other thing too. Like we're talking about food. I mean, I think I told it here where I got food from Marco's Pizza, and I really liked their pizza.
Yeah,
I think it was really good. And then I got the pizza, and there was a hair that was inside the cheese. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yep. Oh, dude. Believe me, I've had the situation like that. I fit into something, and next thing I know, I pull out this long black hair, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I call the place immediately, and I'm like, "Look, I've got it. It's right here. There's no one in my household with long black hair.
Right.
I had black hair at the time, but my hair was short, not this long. It's clearly, yeah. I'm like, y'all need to do something." And they refunded me and apologized, but I'm like, I'd never eat there again.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's how you lose a customer.
Yep.
Straight 100%. Up. Because I'm not going to take the risk again, but it happened once. It could happen again. Especially if they say, yeah, we'll give you the refund. And then another case of like, it wasn't really, I mean, I guess it is hygiene because no one cleaned the damn thing. It's a Subway that's nearby where I am. And I went in there, I went to the buffet that was next door because I didn't want a sub. I was like, oh, let me get some buffet food, but they didn't have any drinks. So like, okay, let me go to Subway, get a drink. Got paid for my cup, put it underneath the ice dispenser. Out comes a whole bunch of mold.
Oh.
I go up to the guy and I said like, hey, I got this. This came out of your ice dispenser. It's like, oh, you grab a new cup. I'm like, excuse me? I told him straight up, like, no, you should shut this down. You should turn this off. Tell people they can only get, bottle drinks per now.
And it's unsanitary.
Like, yeah, unsanitary. But it's like,
yep.
Okay, whatever. But anyway, that's that story. We're running out of time. When we come back, it'll be time for AI heard that. That's what it's called.
Yep. Hey, I heard that.
Hey, I heard that. See y'all soon. ChatGPT, Sora, Gemini, Suno, and many, many, many more. Love it or hate it, AI is a part of our everyday lives. In this segment, we attempt to find AI diamonds in the rough on Hey, I Heard That. That's right, it's time for Hey, I Heard That. Yep, we're back again with this new segment. It's our second time doing it. Let's see if it goes just as well as last time. Yeah, so we're going to look at more stuff here, more AI videos and songs and whatever, because AI is out there. It's no doubt. I mean, AI is out there. The bubble's going to pop. We wouldn't know that. But while the bubble hasn't popped, might as well enjoy some of this crap that people are putting out there. I mean,
some of it's hilarious.
Some of it's hilarious. Some of it's just really terrible. But
some of it's disturbing.
It's very disturbing. But that is the beauty of AI. That's the thing. Like, people got to remember, it's a tool, right? I mean, it's still a tool. It can take over if you let it, if people don't realize what it can and can't do. But for the time being, the iteration of AI we have now is still a tool. So that's right. Let's start off. I'm going to take you to church, Mitch. I'm going to take this Jewish man. I'm going to take this Jewish man to church.
Well, I'm going to get a little hot. It's going to get a little warm in here.
Warm,
here we go.
A little warm. All right. Woo. Well, let's go with some. These first two are Michael Jackson songs redone as gospel music.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And this one is Rock With You, which is actually going to be Walk With You.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I found this at some point and I was like, this is really good. I love gospel music.
Okay.
Lord, close my eyes. Let your presence flow into me. I won't try to fight it, 'cause in your spirit I am free.
Wow.
Quiet
Okay.
my mind. Let all my fears fall behind. I feel your peace.
Just want to get to the chorus.
And I will walk in rhythm with the love you give to me. I wanna walk with you.
Listen to the drums, man.
I mean,
Keeps it real.
That's scary.
That is the song. It's really good. I mean, they're taking the song from the king of pop and making it into like basically the king of gospel.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to pause it there. We're not going to play the whole thing. If you want to play the whole thing, all these links will be on our Facebook page. We'll find it there. But yeah, it just goes on, and it's like the voices and like the chorus that you hear in the background. I mean, what I was trying to say is like I'm not the most religious person, but I certainly get down with some of this. With some
It's
of the
it's a
music.
very interesting take of gospel music, but also combining gospel with Michael Jackson. It's not
Gospel
terrible.
with modern like
Well, 80s. That's 80s, man. That's 80s stuff, which is interesting.
Yeah.
My neighbor next door to me is a gospel singer. He had his own band and everything, all gospel. He was a gospel like rock band, if you will. And sometimes I can hear him play the piano and even hear him through the walls of my bedroom because he, when the feeling gets you, the feeling gets you. And he's pretty damn good. I could definitely tell you that. And a lot of his songs were original.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, for like gospel music, it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I'm not as abreast with like who gospel singers are, but I do know that with the Medea plays from Tyler Perry, like you might love them, you might hate them. I like them specifically for the fact that they have music in there, and usually it's gospel music, and those people can sing, and they have real gospel singers in there that can sing.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, there's in one version of like I think Medea's Big Happy Family, right? Spoilers for anybody. It's right after the. I mean, if you haven't seen it, it's on DVD also. Spoilers if you haven't seen it.
Come on. When did this movie come out, Jay? Come on, let's be fair.
I don't even know. Medea's Big Happy Family. This is the play version, not the movie version. So it's actually even older. Let me look it up.
2011.
The play.
Well, Big Happy Family's the movie. You want to say play? Yeah, let's go with look at the play. It looks like that as well it still says 2011 for the play. Stage play. 2010. Even better. Come on, man.
It's old, but some people might be interested. Maybe they watch all Taylor Perry stuff. I don't know. Hey,
you are.
You're
showing your age.
Yeah, I am. But it's but either way. So in this movie, or in this play rather, the mother dies. Like that's one of the first things that happens. The mother of the patriarch of the matriarch of this family passes away, and it's after the funeral, and they're all sitting around, and they start singing songs that remind them of their mother. And there's this one guy. He actually shows up eventually on America's Got Talent in one of these seasons. He's a really good gospel singer, Jeffrey Lewis. And I think he passed away not too long ago.
Oh, jeez.
Jeffrey Lewis. I type in Jeffrey Lewis, American singer, songwriter, and comic artist. That's not him.
Okay.
Well, anyway, Jeffrey Lewis. He sang the song on the Medea thing. It was "Cause I Love You" by Lenny Williams.
Oh, okay.
And it's an amazing song, and he hits these high notes. They're just insane. It's like really good. But that's the caliber of talent that Tyler Perry goes out to find. And it's it's just indicative of like what gospel really brings to the scene. Like gospel music really gets to you. Anyway, that's kind of a tangent. But let's go to this other Michael Jackson hit, Black or White. Black or White, which is, I guess you could already call it kind of gospel religious like because it's talking about, it is if you're black or white. But they take it even further. And this is sung by a woman, AI woman.
save your soul. If you've been running too long, he can bring you back into the light. The light. Just come to Jesus. It don't matter if you're black or white.
It's an interesting twist.
You won't need no more to hide in the dark. Jesus will restore every.
I'm just amazed this is AI generated.
Yeah.
Tear, just come to Jesus.
Maybe somebody had a hand in like rewriting the lyrics, but even still, it's like, I mean, AI is mostly just prompts, and the fact someone able to mix it with prompts is pretty crazy.
Sure.
And it sounds like a real song you can listen to, which I mean we are, but it's just like, you know. Anyway, that's it for that little preview of Black or White gospel version. Yeah, the music of Michael Jackson. I mean, whether or not you agree with whether or not you agree with the conspiracy theories about Michael Jackson, which there are a lot.
The
fact remains that the fact remains that he was the king of pop. He made a lot of great music. His music was very interesting and uplifting at times, and it certainly inspired somebody to make these AI covers.
Expand generations and infected multiple cultures.
I mean, just look at the fact that the Jackson movie that came out and that did spectacularly well.
It did.
I mean, that was done by his nephew, his son. Who is that?
I don't recall who.
Jafar Jackson, I think. It's someone that's related to him.
Yes, a relative.
I don't want to be wrong. Let me look this up. Jackson movie. 2026 Jackson movie, starring Jafar Jackson as the king of pop, a member of the Jackson family. Oh, yeah, it's his nephew. Yeah, his nephew portrayed him in the movie. And I heard it's a great movie. I didn't watch it. I mean, I will watch it because, I do. Yeah, I think Michael Jackson's story is very interesting.
I'm going to wait till it comes out on...
for streaming.
Video and stuff like that, yep.
Yeah, yep. I'm not going to watch it in the theater, but I mean, But I mean, it's an interesting story from like the days of Motown, from like the Jackson 5 up until like, when he was trying to do his This Is It comeback tour before he passed away. I mean, It was an interesting career, And then the fact that he also had AI, like one of the first people to really have AI with the, the digital clone that came out on like, the VMAs.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That was very interesting.
Yeah.
They did it with all sorts of other artists too. Like they tried to do it with Whitney Houston at some point for The Voice, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like video out there on YouTube that got released. The Whitney Houston estate first said, "Yeah, we'll do that. We want Whitney to be remembered as a great singer. What better place to do it than on The Voice, which was at a time one of the top rated shows. So she was going to sing opposite real life, Christina Aguilera. So
wow. Okay.
They recorded it, and then the estate saw the video and like, no, we're shutting this down because if you watch the video, it looks nothing like Whitney Houston.
Interesting.
It's really sad. It's like, oh.
That's a shame.
They tried. It just looks like some random lady, truly.
Oh,
it's like she could pass as like a Whitney Houston double, but it's like if you're going with a digital version of Whitney Houston, it's like why not just make it,
as real as possible.
Right. Same thing with like when they did at was it Coachella where they had Tupac. Tupac came back.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy.
Was it good?
That was really good. I mean, when he rose up from nothing, and then like you could tell that they couldn't get the mouth movements down correctly because the whole time. I mean, this is the way that he would rap too. That he have his hand over his mouth with his mic, and you couldn't see his mouth moving.
Right.
So he was doing all the movements and stuff, but you couldn't see his mouth. But I mean, maybe that's a limitation of the technology, or maybe that's just truly how they thought he would do it, which is probably how he would do it because that's just
probably how they would do it.
Yeah. But, I mean, I think it kind of helped them, too, because they didn't have to, it's easier to just animate a body versus the lip syncing. Right?
Sure.
And then at the end of that, when he finished, because he was rapping with Snoop Dogg. At the end, when they finished, Snoop Dogg cleared the stage. Tupac stands there and he like pumped like a bunch of like glittering light, whatever, and turns into like angel wings.
Aww.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's neat.
Anyway, let's move on from that. Let's go into more gospel before we get to stupid stuff.
Sure.
But actually, this is stupid too.
Okay. It's
so
stupid but gospel.
yeah, it's gospel, but it's stupid. This is a stupid gospel. It's a stupid thing. It's on TikTok. That's how you know it's stupid, because most stuff on TikTok is stupid. This is somebody took texts between their friends, allegedly between their friends, and made it into a gospel song. The content is stupid.
Oh,
just prepare yourself. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
I have to poop.
Oh,
Gonna
Lord.
have to hold it.
I'll let this whole
I
thing play.
almost pooped in my car.
What the hell?
I'm praying for you.
Oh, my
Praying
God.
for you.
I need to shit so bad. I poop in the seat. Girl, are you good? I'll get you fried beans, and it will be
What the hell?
What kind of conversation? Only true friends talk like this.
Yes, true friends. Yep.
You should hear
or
my
siblings.
stomach right now. It is making this gargling noise, and I've done almost shit my pants like 5 times already, and this person in front of me is going so.
That's relatable.
Fucking slow.
So relatable.
Yes,
You gotta go
yes.
on your prairie dog and play. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, peekaboo.
Oh,
There you go.
man.
You shit. Yeah, it went away.
Oh, Lord.
But it's not wanting to come out, and someone done tried to come in the bathroom and kept jiggling the handle.
I hate that.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah.
When people do that, it's like, what do you want me to do? I'm on the bathroom.
What do you do? Oh, my God. This is what you do, Jay. You say, occupado, or
Yeah.
occupied, or
I said, I just tried to say, well, come in.
You want to see what this is all about? Come on in, buddy.
I have to poop.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
All I can say is, who does number 2 work for?
who does number 2 work for? God dang, what did you eat?
Oh, man.
It's good stuff, man.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
that's very funny, and it sounds good too. I hate that it
And
sounds
stupid.
good.
And stupid. Yep.
Yep, it's stupid, but it's like a really it's very catchy. I mean, it's like you know,
That's
and it's so relatable.
Interesting. It's interesting. I'll give
It's
you that.
relatable. I mean, yeah, it's stupid as heck. It's about somebody needs to poop. I mean,
Hey.
but we all get that, you know.
We all
I've
got
always
that
said-
moment.
I've always said, like, you know, if you have to go to the bathroom, if you have to go poop, I mean, there's not really much you can do. It's like, yeah, what are you gonna do? I mean, but if you have to go pee, just let it fly, man. I'm like,
Yep.
what else are you gonna do? Pee your pants? Let
That's
it fly.
Just
Like,
let it
just
fly,
try
bro.
and cover it up. Don't get a charge. Don't get public indecency,
Look,
public exposure. But just go. Just
dude.
go.
Look. I can freely admit I was out of sight. It was already dark out, and I got to the site late, and I had to go. This is when I was working with y'all, and I had to go. And man, I couldn't wait, and there was no bottle, and there was no site, and I was like, I couldn't get inside to go to the bathroom,
Yeah.
and I just went opened up the back of the van and just let it fly.
Yep. I mean, people are going to think it's crazy and it's nasty. It's like, look, we got sanitizer. I'm assuming you had sanitizer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have hand sanitizer on
As
me all
long as
the
you
time.
clean your
I
hands,
just- yep,
like, who cares?
I
It's
clean my hands
gonna
afterwards.
evaporate. Who cares?
Yep, exactly.
Like, you know,
Exactly.
it's like, again, we are adults.
That's
I'm
right.
not trying to pee my pants.
Nope.
Pee my pants and walk into a customer site like, hey, I'm here
Oh, yeah.
to work on your stuff. Like,
They'd be
what's
like,
wrong
no,
with
you're
your
not.
pants? No, you're
They'd
not.
be
Get
like,
out of
no,
here.
you're not going in. Oh,
Yeah.
out of here, buddy.
Right,
Uh-huh.
exactly. So, no, just like, honestly, if you had to go, just go. But again, do it wisely. Don't do it around a cop car. Don't do it around. Don't do it around a elementary school. Don't do anything crazy.
Definitely not around
Okay?
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's be
Let's
smart
just
about
be
it,
real.
folks.
Let's be smart.
That's
But
right.
again, if you have to go, then go. I mean,
That's it.
just do it wisely.
I can't believe we're
Anyway.
on this subject, man.
I don't. Hey, look, man. I just had to get on the soapbox for a little bit, tell people to poop and pee and
That's
whatever.
it.
Well, don't
That's
poop
it.
though. I don't know.
No.
Yeah,
no.
again, if you had to poop, I don't know what you're gonna do. You're just gonna poop your pants and then go home. I
Hey,
guess.
look,
That's it.
I had that happen in front of me, remember?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, man.
You want to tell people about that
horrible.
story without giving
Oh, my
the exact
God.
location?
So in Hampton Roads, in Hampton Roads, Virginia. Not the city, but Hampton Roads is the area, you know. I was at a 7-Eleven and I was fixing the ATM there, and I got done and I was leaving. I went to go put my bag into the side door. You know, it's a van, it's a work van. So you go to the passenger side door, if you will, and you go to the slide out, and there was a door with a car that had parked catty-wonky like in 2 spots. And the door was open. I went to go move, and dude's right there just taking a dump. Right there on the freaking parking lot. I was like, what the fuck? I could not believe it. So I walked inside. I was like, hey, lady, just so you know, man's out here using the toilet right there in the middle of your parking lot. And I walked back out and drove the hell off.
Weren't you coming up? Didn't you say a different way, like you were walking up to your vehicle and then you saw him? You're like, "Hey, you need any help?" Said, "No, I'm good." And then you realized what he was doing.
I was like, "Hey, man, you all right?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm good." And then I looked at him and I was like, "Shh, he's taking a shit."
Yeah, he's taking a shit.
Walked inside, told the lady, drove right the hell off. Didn't close out my ticket, because normally you close out your ticket on the site. No, I drove like 2 miles down the road.
No, I'm good.
Nope. Yep.
I don't even turn next to me and like, "Hey, you got any toilet paper in it?" No.
Exactly. No. And you know what? The best part about it was we had those taller vans. We had the Mercedes Sprinters. Yeah. They're the 1500s, so they're a little bit taller. I can stand up inside of them, but then again, I'm not a very tall person. But still, as soon as I pulled that van out of the way, oh, buddy, he's moving quickly, I'm sure, at that point, because he's like, shit, somebody's going to see me. What the hell?
I don't know. He might have been so drunk or on drugs, whatever.
Oh, man, I have no idea what the boy was on, but he just had, hey, man, I mean, I guess when you got to go, you got to go.
To do that in the public, though, like, you would have had to, like, come on. Like, I mean, there's no tree. Or there a tree or something nearby, or like a bush? Nothing? He had to do it right
corn, there. Huh?
I don't know, man. That's just, whoa.
Shit.
Anyway,
it was bad. Very bad.
Yeah,
very bad.
I heard the story, and now you did too. All right.
That's right.
If you have any letters, write it into Olympian Lockkeys at. Yeah.
That's right.
Anyway.
That's right.
Let's move on to more TikTok fun. This one is Dr. Beatus.
Dr. Beatus.
Dr. Beatus. You'll get the reference when you see who this is.
Okay.
It's Wilford Brimley.
No way.
Yeah.
Beatus,
no way.
No one wants the diabetes. Spoon down, Johnny takes smaller bites.
Oh, Lord.
Make apple pie.
Oh.
Diabetes. Beatus.
That's retarded.
Beatus. No one wants the diabetes.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
It's Wilford Brimley dressed in a red jacket a la
It's a
Michael
wannabe
Jackson.
Wilford Brimley.
Yeah, it's an AI Wilford Brimley. It's not actually him. And he's just climbing up onto a pool table and singing a really bad rendition of Beat It instead of Beat Us.
Oh, rest in peace, Wilford Brimley.
Well, rest in peace, Wilford Brimley, yeah.
That is Ricky Ritardo. I'm just saying,
It's really stupid, but it's relevant. It's germane to the conversation because we started off with Michael Jackson, gospel Michael Jackson.
Did.
Like,
yes, we did.
All right, how about...
let's continue on. Yes.
Mr. Beatus, okay.
All right.
Or
What's
Dr.
the next
Beatus,
one we got? Dr.
Next
Beatus.
one is, this is Harry Potter, but it's Dr. Beatus again.
Oh, God, not again.
I give you the diabetes.
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
Glucosius comatosia.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So
he just inflated Voldemort.
Inflated Voldemort. Yeah.
Now, Tom.
He calls him Tom.
I give you the diabetes.
Tom Riddle. And he has a thing.
Glucosius comatosia.
Glucosius comatosia. And it just inflates. He gives him diabetes and just makes him really fat, I guess. And also,
I guess so. I guess so.
I guess he gets the mantids to compensate for not having a nose. I don't know.
Wah, wah, wah.
I don't know. Yeah, so that's Harry Potter.
Next.
Let's see what else they messed up here. This is I think this is Home Alone.
I'm not afraid anymore. Did you hear me?
It's not Macaulay Culkin.
No, he's not.
All that ice cream you've been eating is going to give you the diabetes.
That was funny. No, that's funny. That was
stupid.
funny.
I'm not afraid anymore.
But it's stupid. It's funny stupid.
I said I'm not
It's stupid as crap.
anymore.
So
All that ice cream you've been eating is going to give you the
diabetes. So stupid, but it's funny.
Yeah, so it's it's the famous scene of when Macaulay Culkin comes out of the mansion and walks out. He's like, "I'm not afraid anymore." He's trying to say that to the wet bandits.
That's
and
right.
then the old man with the
old man comes out and scares the shit out of him.
Comes out, so he just looks at him. But this one, of course, Wilford Brimley can't not say anything. So it's like, all that ice cream you've been eating. Give you the diabetes.
That's crazy.
Why would you run screaming from him? Like, come on.
Let's put this one to bed. Put this one to bed.
Put this one to bed.
Yeah.
All right.
With the last one here.
It's just one more.
Yep. What's this one about?
More. This one's America's
I'm
Got
Wilford
Talent.
Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes. Something we all ought to take seriously. I'm doing it.
Golden buzzer.
I'm Wilford Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for about diabetes.
That's weird.
Something we all ought to take seriously. I'm doing it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all for talking about it and everything. I mean, heck, I'm diabetic. You're diabetic.
Yeah, that's right. It is very serious.
It is very serious. So, I mean, we've got to definitely take care of ourselves. And, I mean, that's an important thing. And it's kind of interesting, the play that he did, the play on words or the play on shows, if you will, or meetings and whatnot. But pretty dumb.
Pretty dumb.
Pretty dumb.
I mean, America's Got Talent in itself is pretty dumb.
I don't watch it.
I watched it for a while because it's one of those summer shows. It's like, oh, cool,
right.
The best part is when they do the the talent portion where they do the actual talent shows, the auditions. Once you get past that, I think that's how it is for most of these shows that have like talent stuff. The auditions is the most important part. Like after that, it's like whatever. I don't care what their competition is.
It's like reality.
Yeah, straight up. It's like I want to see the messes and the stupid stuff, and I want to be impressed once. I don't want to have to watch it again. That's just how I am. But America's Got Talent. I mean, the people that were in that were not. None of them were anybody other than Wilford Brimley, who's not. That's not even real Wilford Brimley. It's AI. Like the judges, that's not Howie Mandel. That's not Simon Cowell and whoever the women are, because they change out the women a lot. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think the last one is like Heidi Klum and
I couldn't tell you. I've watched it a handful of times. That's about it.
I watched it quite a bit. I think the latest host, because it's no longer Nick Cannon, is now Terry Crews.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's Terry Crews. Yep.
And then they made all these spin-offs, like they did like America's Got Talent, the Champions.
Well, Nick Cannon was just too busy having babies, man.
Yeah, Nick Cannon was too busy being hilarious.
Yeah.
No, I think he just gave up and went to The Masked Singer because they paid him more money.
Yeah, probably so.
That's pretty much what it was.
Probably so.
And let's talk about that show too. Masked Singer. It's like, that's a great show. It's very interesting. I mean, it's way better in the Korean version, but because I watched the Korean version a bit. I see. I love Korean TV.
Yes,
that's where it came
I know.
from.
Yep.
But I mean, I don't know. It's just you got Jenny McCarthy. It's like this. I mean, does anybody really care about Jenny McCarthy? I don't know. And then Ken Jeong.
Oh man, Jenny McCarthy. Look, I had a Jenny McCarthy Playboy Centerfold poster on my wall in college.
Yeah. And now who is she to you?
She is she's an older she's a born again Christian or something to that effect, very religious woman. That believes in good values and such. I mean,
I believe she's also anti-vax or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know if she's anti-vax or not. I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you as far as that goes. But I mean, if she's anti-vaxxer, you know what? Go right ahead. Go for it. That's perfectly fine.
More power to you.
Don't push it on the masses. Okay, you can believe what you want to believe, and you can do what you want to do as far as that part's concerned.
This is America. Everybody has the right to believe what they want to believe.
That's right.
Wrong.
That's right. And you can preach it till the cows come home, but you shouldn't have to force it down other people's throats. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But then you also have Robin Thicke. It's like, who cares about Robin Thicke? I mean, whatever. And then Ken Jeong's like, well, I mean, he's had some good stuff. He was in K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yep.
He was in the Hangover movies. But
Yep.
it's like, I feel like Ken Jeong is really there to be the link to the original South Korean version because he is Korean.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's pretty much his whole play. I'm not saying that he doesn't have value in the show because he adds a lot to it. He's very funny.
Sure.
But
at
the same time, it's like, I feel like that's what they're going for. It's like, well, we need somebody Korean on this show.
Paying him a lot of money just to be a figurehead, if you will.
Yeah.
Hey, he'll take it. He'll take it.
Then at some point they had Nicole Scherzinger also, and then they got rid of her.
I have no idea, dude. I've seen The Masked Singer, I think, twice. I'll be honest, I have never really watched The Masked Singer. It just never appealed to me. It really didn't. I mean, to guess who was singing a song.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. No, that's not my bag, baby.
They had some really great, celebrity guests that were on there. They had Dick Van Dyke on there at some point.
Sure. I mean, they had all sorts of interesting people out there. And I mean, I've seen like the little YouTube shorts every now and again of some of the surprise people and whatnot from The Masked Singer because my son goes through that from time to time or whatever. It's interesting.
It gave like vindication to T-Pain for not being just auto-tune because he can actually sing.
Yeah.
You know, and then after that, for a while, he was just out there just singing, doing covers of songs because it's like, oh, people like this? Oh, cool. So, and he has a lot of really good, just straight up just covers of regular songs because he can sing. He just does, he just leaned into the auto-tune because, that's what the company wanted him to do and it gave him the money.
That's right.
But, he always had that, I think he told it in the story that because they have, their whole emotional arc they go through in the show. It's like, I think he was talking about like, I just want to show that I can legit sing and that I'm not just a one-trick pony. It's like, he can sing.
Yeah.
So, it's an interesting show. Is it corny? Yes. But it's interesting. It got interesting stuff.
I thought it was kind of corny. That's just why I was like, I'm not going to really watch this.
Yeah,
and
that's kind of just how
it's interesting, but no, most of the time, I just wasn't interested.
That's kind of just how all talent shows, these reality talent shows go.
Right.
Even from the early days of like, Star Search and all that,
Right.
Is what it is. But either way, that's where we're going with AI Heard That.
So I heard that.
That's right. We had gospel Michael Jackson songs. I Have to Poop gospel song and Dr. Beatus. Yeah.
Yep.
Find all these links on our Facebook after this episode goes up. And when we come back, it'll be time for This Ya Call News. We'll see y'all real soon. And now it's time for This Ya Call News. And with our article for This Ya Call News, it's Mitch of Olympia Latkes. Mitch.
Thank you, Jay. This one here comes to us from Fox 8 News, Union Parish. Woman claiming to be mermaid arrested after skinny dipping. In November, deputies of Union Parish Sheriff's Office were dispatched to a residence in Marion, Louisiana, in reference to a trespassing complaint. The caller advised authorities that their neighbor was standing in their driveway screaming and that the neighbor had been previously told not to trespass on the caller's property. Upon arrival, the suspect was reportedly located swimming nude in a pond on the caller's property. The suspect, 41-year-old Erin Elizabeth Sutton of Marion, initially refused to exit the pond and speak to authorities, allegedly stating she was trying to be a mermaid. After several commands, Sutton exited the pond. Due to cold temperatures, EMS was contacted to evaluate Sutton. According to deputies, a blanket was provided, and the deputy attempted to have Sutton step inside a residence to warm up. Sutton suddenly charged toward authorities. After several commands, Sutton refused to comply, and the deputy deployed a taser, which had no effect. Sutton was taken to the ground, where she continued to resist detention and allegedly began kicking and punching a deputy. Sutton was finally restrained, and EMS arrived to transport her to the hospital for further treatment. During transport, Sutton allegedly threatened to kill deputies and paramedics. Due to Sutton requiring medical treatment, deputies sought warrants for her arrest at a later time, and the warrants were signed by a 3rd Judicial District Court judge. On January 6th, Sutton surrendered herself to deputies at UPSO. She was arrested and charged with the following offenses: 3 counts of resisting an officer with force or violence, 2 counts of public intimidation, 2 counts of battery on a police officer, disturbing the peace / drunkenness, and criminal trespassing. Her bond is set for $62,000.
Huh. So she was just drunk. That's all. She wasn't on any drugs. That's crazy.
I don't know, man. It just well, it says peace / disturbing the peace / drunkenness.
Yeah, so, but nothing about drugs. Nothing about illegal use of.
Says blah, blah. Nothing about that. No, that's none of it whatsoever. Yeah,
the fact that she took a hit by a taser and just kept going. It's like, okay,
that's
I know
impressive.
People can do that. I know people can do that. But she doesn't. If you look at the picture of this woman, it's like she doesn't look like the type that would be resistant to tasers.
What do they have to look like to be resistant to tasers, Jay?
I don't know.
Explain.
The Rock. I don't know.
The Rock. Oh, please. He would flop like a little kid and piss himself. Are you kidding?
Okay, then Michael Cera. I don't know.
Michael Cera. Yes, there you go. I mean, it's this lady. Clearly, she was resistant to the taser. I mean, it is possible for some people just not to have that kind of sensation. It just doesn't work on them. But I'm pretty sure that 99% of the people it worked on, but clearly she had something in her system that did not appear to affect being tased in some fashion.
She was just really drunk, I guess.
I mean, crazy. What the hell is she doing in the people's pool, man?
She's trying to become a mermaid. I don't know what you want.
Look, if she was a mermaid, then where's her flippers, huh? And tail.
In her mind. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, this isn't Splash people, okay?
Their neighbor was standing in their driveway screaming.
Yeah, she's certainly not Daryl Hannah. I can tell you that, okay?
No. She's not a looker. Not a looker.
Not really. I mean, maybe to someone she is, but not to me.
Maybe. Yeah, no, I don't.
That's just crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And it was freezing cold outside, too.
Yeah, this is January 12th, 2026.
Yeah. Well, the incident happened in November, I believe. Isn't that what it said?
There was a reported January.
Yeah, in November. Yep. It was reported in January, but it happened in November.
Yeah, she surrendered herself
in
to deputies.
Louisiana.
In January 6th, she surrendered herself to deputies. Okay.
Yep.
So it's after she reported.
Absolutely crazy. There's no updates on it since then. It's been it's been a little over 6 months now. So nothing new has been reported about it.
That's wild.
Kind of crazy. Yeah, there's no comment section either on this one, so yeah.
No, it's a local news thing. It's like they're not.
Yeah, absolutely nuts though.
Yep.
So
hey, more power to the police. It's like, and everything that is written here, it looks like they really just tried to do everything they could. They tried to do their de-escalation techniques. Didn't work out, but more power to police. That they seem like they were doing the right thing.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
and of course, her bond is set for $62,000, but she only has to pay like 10%. I think it is. She can get out on bond. She only has to cover like 10%. So that's
and then she'll be right back in the neighbor's bond, she'll be right back in the neighbor's pond, just swimming again, pretending she's a mermaid. Yeah, and it'll happen all over again.
That's right, all over again. Yep.
Maybe they just electrify the water, and that way they don't have to electrify her. And then all the fish come too.
I think that's a little mean, sir. I'm just saying.
Look, man. I don't know. This woman's crazy.
She's definitely got an issue. Hopefully,
the fact that she's been told before not to do. The neighbor had been previously told not to trespass on the caller's property.
That's right.
Like, and then she just doesn't give a crap. It's like, terrible neighbor, terrible person.
That's right.
Yeah,
she was being unsanitary too, by the way.
Yeah, that's right. Hygiene. We just talked about hygiene. How dare she? Didn't she listen to this podcast in the future?
Know.
For
Come
her?
on. Jeez. Come on.
Oh, man. Oh, terrible.
So that's it for that article, Jay. What do we have for us next, sir?
Next, we have this comes to us from USA Today.
Okay.
May 6, 2026, rather recent. Millennial or Gen Z, brands lean into differences in marketing trend. Millennial or Gen Z. A new social media trend has big-name brands showing how they would market to Millennial and Gen Z audiences, with the latter containing fewer words and many more emojis. Applebee's, Morton Salt, Baskin-Robbins, and Petco are just a handful of the brands that have hopped on the trend. In a social media post on May 4, Petco shared a photo of two different marketing copies, one created by a millennial PR team and the other by a Gen Z social team. The millennial copy reads, "For the pet parent who wants the very best for their fur babies, at Petco you'll find thoughtfully curated products, trusted nutrition, and expert-backed care to support every stage of their life. Your fur babies deserve quality you can feel good about. The doggos are going to love it." The text is long, detailed, but still contains a bit of playfulness with the mention of, quote, doggos.
Doggos.
Yeah. The Gen Z copy, on the other hand, reads, "Be so FR, parentheses for real, they need another toy," with several star and face emojis filling the space. Much more succinct, the copy is like a text sent between two friends. It better represents how members of Gen Z may converse with one another. May. Zaxby's also hopped on the trend, promoting its Cinco de Mayo deal on May 4. The millennial copy of the advert outlined Zaxby's complete deal, including when it is available, along with some introductory text to tell the reader more about the brand. The Gen Z copy is short and sweet. Zasadia Zor $6 Zabes.
I would say Zeusadia.
Well, yeah. I mean, it could be like quesadilla. Something.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a quesadilla, but it's Zeusadia. Zeusadia.
I don't know. I think like the Q
$6
just comes to Zasadia. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, replacing all the first letters in the sentence with a Z. An image of the chain's quesadilla is also adorned with eyes, lips, and hands, seemingly giving the menu item a saucy personality.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Oh
we leaned into this trend because it was both timely and still early in adoption among brand accounts, giving Zaxby's an opportunity to stand out in feed with culturally relevant content. Zaxby's brand marketing vice president Ali Gosh told USA Today via email, "At the same time, we had a timely message to deliver and saw the millennial PR team versus Gen Z social team trend as the perfect format to communicate the offer in a way that felt native to Instagram and Facebook, trend-driven, and highly shareable." AMC Theaters and Keurig Dr. Pepper also participated in the trend, using a plethora of dazzling emojis and short text to lure in a Gen Z crowd. Describing the Keurig K-Mini Mate Plus to a Gen Z audience, Keurig Dr. Pepper wrote, "She's tiny, but she eats." In Gen Z slang, eats or ate is a sign of admiration. The miniature coffee machine performs well, so it eats, the company said. This trend clicked because it highlights attention most brands are still catching up to. People don't engage with perfectly curated brand language. They engage with what feels real. Elise Schneider, Keurig Dr. Pepper's social media manager, wow, that's a lot of words, told USA Today via email. The gap between those two generations is what makes this so relatable. What marketing experts are saying, yeah, it is crazy, man. Several marketing experts have taken to social media platforms like LinkedIn to break down the trend. Hallie Santos, a community manager at a Phoenix ad agency, echoed Schneider's comments. The joke is simple. One side is polished, benefit-led brand copy, and the other is the same message translated into internet language, short, to the point, and funny, Santos wrote in a LinkedIn post. We've seen versions of this specific Gen Z social media language in trends before, but this one makes the contrast even clearer with a side-by-side comparison. But social media consultant John Steven Stanzel isn't a fan. As a self-described elder millennial social media marketer, he described the brand-forward trend as lazy and unoriginal marketing. Yeah, I agree with him. Seriously, can we not perpetuate false generational stereotypes in our advertising? Stansel said in a LinkedIn post critiquing the trend. Does anyone beside marketers actually get this sort of self-referential meta-advertising? Does your target audience really care about the difference between your PR and social teams?
I am amazed that they actually have social teams for marketing
for Gen Z.
They are paying people. I mean, because again, it's a team. It's not just one person. It's a team.
Yeah,
and there's a team of people. Whatever. I mean, can we grab? Can we give a definition to the word team as far as a number of people? What do you think? How many people would be in a team, Jay? A team usually consists of 6 or more people, in my opinion.
A team, I think a team can be, let's see, I think you got a duo and then a trio and then a foursome. A team is like, it's like I think it's 5 or more.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just it's one of those things. I mean, a team simply means 2 or more people working together to achieve a shared goal. Yes, exactly. But collaborative, for studies and all that kind of stuff, they say 4 to 7 people. General business, for marketing team. Okay, let's see. How many people make up a marketing team? Let's see. How about that, right?
Sure.
It's going to be, the AI overview. That's hilarious. Goddamn AI, I swear to God. A marketing team can range from 100 to over 100, from 1 to over 100 people. That's awesome. I mean, so again, So, I mean, this is for an enterprise. I mean, it could be anywhere from 20 to 100 plus people, according to AI view, which is absolutely retarded. And I can't believe I actually just did that. That sounds so stupid.
And on the topic of this, I hate that I'm with this guy that did at the end. It's like, why are we promoting false generational stereotypes? Like, yes, there are people that do this stuff where millennials have very long-winded, that kind of stuff, and then Gen Z's tries to make everything way too short. That is a thing that can exist, but people are more than what the generation is. People are individual. Why are we just summing up well, this is what they think, this is what they think? It's that's terrible. It's terrible.
I mean, I guess because of the fact that they're not in the know or in the now or what have you, that as soon as they go ahead and decide to make a, and not be with the proper millennium, if you will, or the generation, if you will, they can't sell a coffee maker because they can't they can't signify with them. All right, come on, dude, look, you're a Keurig. You're going to buy. I mean, people are going to buy this for X purpose. Okay, right. It has nothing to do with how you come across on a freaking ad. Okay, they're going.
This whole trend screams another generation just not getting it.
It's just a waste of money, in my opinion.
This looks like another this is done by the older generation that's actually in the executive seats and said this is gonna work, this is funny. It's not. It just falls deaf.
It's not. Yeah.
It falls flat. It doesn't.
I would love to know, because these things have been pushed out. They're already there.
Yeah.
I would love to know what research when they actually, because I mean they've advertised this. This is being advertised this particular way. I would love to know what their results have been.
Yeah.
How many more Gen Z people bought Keurigs or went to Zaxby's or what's the other one here? Let's see. I don't know,
AMC.
Quesadilla or
Went to go watch
AMC. How many
movies.
people? Yeah, how many more millennials went to the movies now because of how this was advertised?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, come on.
I think it's very. I think it's going to turn people off more than anything because I think they're looking at the same way. It's like this is cringe. This is
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
stupid. This is corporate trying to say, oh yeah, we know what people want, and they clearly don't. Because
No,
this is not what anybody wants.
just
This is stupid.
advertise what you need to advertise
Yeah.
and let it go, man. I mean,
Yeah.
the product. Look, a Keurig sells itself.
Right. If you want
Okay,
coffee, you're gonna buy a Keurig,
that's
by the
right.
way.
Theater tickets sell themselves. If you want
Yeah,
to go to
the
the
movie
movies, go
sells
to
the
the
tickets.
movies.
Nobody
Exactly.
cares about the actual theater. They're gonna watch wherever the movie
Exactly.
is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Well, let's be fair. AMC does an interesting way of their new advertising that AMC Stubs A-list thing or whatever it is.
Right.
You can pay a monthly fee and get like a shit ton of tickets to go to the movies now. And truly, it's actually semi worth it as long as you don't buy anything in the theater. If you just go to
Yeah.
the theater and sit down and watch the movie and then go home
That's what I used to love
afterwards.
about that. The competitor did that. What was that one? The one that kept doing the was it Movie Pass? Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
movie
they
pass.
used to
Yep,
be great until AMC shut
yep,
them down because they weren't making
yep.
money, and then
That's
AMC
right.
just stole the idea and said like, "Oh, do it to us."
Exactly.
It's like, wow.
Exactly. I mean, I'm sorry. The Stubbs listing, I don't remember how much it is right now, but at one point, my dad was considering getting it because we were going to the movies that often. But this was a long time ago. My
Yeah.
son was a lot younger then. We were going to the movies at least once, if not twice a month, to the movies just so we could go to the movies. I mean, we saw all sorts of stuff. I mean, it was good. We had a great
Hmm.
time doing it. But I was like, Dad, we're only going, twice a month maybe or once a month maybe. He was like, yeah, you're right. I mean, he bought whatever perks package they had, the entry level perks package, whatever it is. And I'll be fair, I think like when he renewed one time, he got like a $20 discount for it, a $20 gift card, which was used up right then and there. And then we went to the movies throughout, like I said, about once a month, and he may have gotten like another maybe $40 back over the entire year.
Mm.
And I was like, was it worth it? And he was like, not really. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
great. It's just like
Yeah.
any other reward. It's just like any
Yeah.
other reward program. They want you, hey man, keep coming and getting from us, and we'll give you more stuff for
Yeah.
free.
Loyalty programs. So that's what
Hmm.
that's the thing. Is what it
Yep,
is. But
yep.
then, on topic of all this stuff with millennial versus Gen Z, it's like stop
I
trying to make a generational gap. We're all just people. We're all just like, especially corporations. Stop trying to play us against each other. It's stupid. Just stop
I
it.
am amazed that they created teams. Again,
Yeah.
teams. And I keep
Yeah.
going back to that word because I think of a team like maybe a group of maybe 10 or less people. Maybe. I don't know.
Mm.
I could be wrong, but you created teams to come up with slogans for generations. Why don't you
Yeah.
just come up with a slogan that will just sell your product?
Right. And do you really need a team in the age of AI? It's like, I mean, AI could certainly make a slogan. I mean, do you really have to? That's the thing that I'm going with. It's like, you're wasting money at that point. It's like, I mean, yes, a good team can create a really good slogan, but so can AI. I
How do
don't
we
know,
not know?
man.
How do we not know this team used AI to create the slogan?
It could be.
Just
It
saying.
could be.
Just saying.
I don't know, man.
All right.
All I know
I
is
mean,
this is stupid.
I
Anyway,
agree. I agree.
yeah. But
So
now we're beating that to death. I'm going to kick it back to you because you got one more.
I do. This one comes to us from UPI. This is an odd news. A reported person stuck in California canal turns out to be a blow-up doll.
Huh.
That's right. 911 call about a person trapped in rushing water of a canal led emergency responders in California to the discovery of a discarded blow-up doll. Fresno police and firefighters were summoned to a canal near McKinley and Peach Avenues on a report of a person possibly deceased trapped against a grate by the rushing water. They arrived to find that what initially appeared to be a body was, in fact, a life-size blow-up doll. Authorities alerted the irrigation district to have the doll removed. Police in New Zealand responded to a similar situation last year when a woman walked with her dog on Tapau Beach, or Tapui Beach. Yeah, I'd say Tapui
Yeah, sure.
Beach. Spotted what appeared to be the headless body of a woman washed up in the sand. let's see. In the sand, police arrived on scene and discovered the apparent corpse was actually a realistic adult toy.
Yeah, I was wondering where those things went. I was like, oh man, I got rid of them months ago. I was like, I can. I was like, well, I'm glad people found them. That's great.
So I was watching. I can't remember the name of the show, whatever it was, but it was basically taking you into the security, like TSA, if you will, for airports and things like that. Mm-hmm. And they were scanning these packages that were basically being shipped off by UPS or whatever, if you will. And they scan one of these packages, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this item here looks like there's suspected potentially there's marijuana inside of this package because of the way it's coming through across the scanner." And what do they pull out but 2 adult toys? Well, they start laughing at it or whatever. But what do they do to the adult toys? They cut them open because again, they could be stored drugs. No, True. It was just the motors. It was an actual toy. But what really was in there was this big old jar of lube. And I was like, oh my God, who in the hell would order this big ass thing of lube? No, it wasn't lube. It was resin. It was marijuana resin. The whole big container of it. And it was like $80,000 worth of resin.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen that same stuff. Like, I was on a real binge. I mean, that's something I have in this too. Like, I was on a real binge of the old show Airline and also border security or like airport security, and they show that stuff all the time. Where like they found like an aluminum bat and it felt heavier than it should be. They cut it open. It's just packed full with like marijuana and stuff. It's like
wow,
people are getting creative to try and get things across.
Oh yeah,
they also had a chessboard that looked normal, but then when they ran to the little metal detector or whatever, they saw something was in there, and they cracked it open because they got to check it, and it was just lined with cocaine. I'm like, oh.
There you go.
People are doing crazy things, so yeah, I don't put it past people.
Very impressive, especially, I mean, people are bold, man. They just send drugs through the UPS, through FedEx. I mean, DHL, didn't matter. Here you go. We're just going to send this on through, and nobody will be the wiser for it. I'm like, somebody's going to catch on to this, guys, and clearly they do. I mean, do they catch them all? No, they probably don't catch them all.
No, they're not catch them. How are they going to catch them all?
Exactly.
But this video, though, this video, I've been watching, it's like, it does look weird. I mean, straight up, when you're looking at like, there's something pink in the water. It's like, it's against this little middle, divider, foundational thing. It's like, it looks strange. Yeah, I would say something too. But then, to find out it's just...
It doesn't look like a real person. It doesn't look like a real person by any stretch of the imagination. There is something
I wouldn't say it was a person. I would just say, hey, there's something strange.
Are you saying there's something in the water?
Yes. And I'm also saying we got to get a bigger boat.
That's right. We're going to need a bigger boat. That's right.
But then the other one, the parent, realistic adult toy missing his hand. It's like, oh, man.
Yeah,
I guess that's all they wanted.
A little too much fun.
That's all they wanted. They didn't want the rest. All I need is the head. Okay,
that's it.
You can have the rest. And then they just toss it aside when they're driving along the river. I don't need the rest of this. Just keep driving.
What are they going to do with just the head? I don't want to know what they're going to do with just the head. I just asked it, but I don't want to know.
Roadhead is a thing. I don't.
Oh gosh, that's road rash.
It is if you don't wash it.
Back to hygiene. Here we go.
Back to hygiene. That's right. Hygiene. Oh.
Do you think this little blow up doll is sanitary at this point, Jay?
That's not clean water, so no.
Nope,
that's not filtered water. That's regular water. It's not
filtered. Yeah, it's regular water.
I mean, hey, you know what? If somebody's really desperate, I mean, hey, they could try to do something with it.
Jeez.
Patch it up, clean.
Only you. Only you. Only you.
Yeah, only you. Oh man,
that's terrible.
It's terrible.
That's terrible.
That's a good one to end on.
Yes, sir. Great one to end on, sir.
Oh yeah, great, fantastic.
That's right.
All right, so we had what was it? So mermaid, fake mermaid.
That's right.
And then what did I say?
Millennial or Gen Z. The
That's
whole
right.
advertisement of Millennial and Gen Z.
Yeah,
Yep.
the generational divide.
That's
and
right.
then Love Dolls.
That's right. Love Dolls Stuck in the Water.
That's right. That's
Another
right.
great one.
You know, Love Hurts. Love. What's that song? You know, I'm trying to go. Yeah, that. Oh, terrible, man. Oh,
nothing terrible about it at all.
nothing
Sir.
terrible. No. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to do anything more. I'm done. I'm not touching this topic anymore. It's too much.
Yeah. We need to step away.
That's gonna do it for us here.
That's right.
At not the cafeteria, we already did that. That's gonna do it. This whole conversation got me like, oh man. But that's gonna wrap it up for this episode.
Get a little sticky.
Yeah. What did her name say? That lady Jennifer Coolidge. She said, "Oh man, I could really go for a hot dog right now."
Okay.
Not true. That's not what she said. It's just Mandela effect. She said something like, "You look like a freaking 4th of July. Makes you want a hot dog." I don't know.
It's crazy.
I don't know. My sister and I were talking about it for some reason, and we're like, "That's not the line." It's like, yeah, you're right. It's not. I don't know.
I don't know what the line is.
It's from. I think it's from. Is it from Legally Blonde? I think that's where it's from.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
Mom, but then somebody else in Legally Blonde. I don't know.
Yeah, she's in Legally Blonde. She's a nail salon.
Yeah.
Attendant.
And then like Reese Witherspoon comes back in wearing that new suit. She's like, "Oh my God, you look like the freaking 4th of July."
Yep, exactly.
Go for a hot dog right now.
I could go for a hot dog. Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us here. As always, my name is Jay.
And I'm Mitch.
Love, peace, respect. We'll catch y'all right here again on the next episode of Lumpia and Latkes.
Bye for now. I need a shower.
Yeah, good hygiene. Practice good hygiene. If you should or would like to contact us, please find us at our Facebook page, Lumpia and Latkes. We will be glad to hear from you.